Aloha mai kako. My name is Leon, and I'm a marine biology PhD candidate at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I'm originally from South Carolina, where I studied environmental science and biology at the University of South Carolina. And during my time at USC, I was really interested in the reciprocal relationship between society and nature, where changes in either of these systems can destabilize these important relationships. I studied the human impacts on the behavior and ecology of invasive lionfish, non-native butterflies, and captive zoo animals, which eventually brought me to the Johansen Fish Resilience Lab at the Hawaii Institute of Marine Biology, where I currently study the physiological effects of climate change in marine organisms like reef fish and octopus. Both marine heat waves and deoxygenation events are projected to increase in severity and frequency as climate change progresses, and these extreme events can dramatically alter marine ecosystems by affecting the physiology and behavior of marine organisms. In coral reef environments, some of these ecological consequences have included coral bleaching, the degradation of important fisheries, and mass die-offs of different reef-dwelling organisms. So given the growing concern of climate change, my research aims to quantify the limits of physiological resilience and how resilience to warming and deoxygenation may change over time in commercially and culturally important species. I specifically study how metabolism changes in response to these marine heat waves and deoxygenation events as an index of physiological tolerance. Maintaining metabolic performance is key to survival, as biological energy is needed to maintain vital organ function and important biological functions like growth and reproduction. As such, any environmentally mediated changes to metabolism pose a physiological challenge for marine organisms to overcome. The capacity for marine organisms to tolerate these changes is a clear indication of their future survival. One of the big research questions I'm tackling right now is how tolerance to warming and deoxygenation changes across the life cycle of the native day octopus. Evidence suggests that this important cultural and food resource may be highly resilient to climate change. However, embryos and breeding adults are believed to be the most sensitive parts of the life cycle in marine organisms. These life stage specific tolerances pose important implications for future population viability. So for example, if embryos are the most sensitive life stage to heat stress, the population growth may be limited by the negative effects of marine heat waves on embryonic development. However, if breeding adults are the most sensitive life stage, one potential consequence is the redistribution of adult octopuses in their native range. In any case, addressing this gap in knowledge will be critical to understanding how octopus populations and the sustainability of Hawaiian octopus fisheries may be impacted as climate change continues. To top it all off, I'm excited to incorporate fishermen surveys and computer modeling studies to understand what local octopus fishermen have observed in Hawaiian octopus populations over time, and how species habitat ranges may shift under future climate change. For me, these final projects will tie together the story of how human activities have affected wildlife populations and how human communities are subsequently affected by changes in their natural resources. When I'm not studying, I like freediving, roller skating, and going out dancing with my friends. I'm incredibly grateful for being chosen as a 2023 ARCS Scholar, so major mahalo to the ARCS Honolulu chapter, the UH Foundation, and all the donors who have generously supported my career development. I can't wait to meet everyone at the ARCS Symposium and Banquet. Mahalo.